Hello and welcome to week 3 of SchemeBoy Wellbeing pilot. Last week we explored ideas from Mark Manson's book The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. We spoke about choosing what genuinely matters, accepting that struggle is part of life, and taking responsibility for how we respond to things that we can't control. We also began learning how to use our breath as a practical tool. The group practiced diaphragmatic breathing, learning how to breathe more deeply using the diaphragm. We also practiced the psychological sigh, 2 inhales followed by a long, slow exhale, as a simple way to help release tension and bring the nervous system back down after stress or physical exertion. This week, we built on that foundation. We started the night by welcoming each other into the space and getting everything set up together.
My name's Kev. My experience with SchemeBoy has been a really positive one, and I've looked forward to it every week. It came along at the right time for me from a fitness point of view, because I used to box, but I've put on 20 kilos since, which has knocked my confidence going back into a fighting gym, even though it's something I've really been wanting to do. This is something I would have done eventually, but SchemeBoy made it much easier for me. The fact there's an emphasis on mental well-being made it feel a bit less daunting as well. This aspect of the programme has also been beneficial for me, as being part of a group that welcomes people to get things off their chest, stops it building up and kind of coming out in negative ways that bring ourselves down and all the people around about us that we're close to. It's having a knock-on effect on the rest of my week, and I aim to improve on things in my life so that I can hopefully be an example to the other guys that are making the effort to turn up.
Once everybody had arrived, we came together for a quick check-in. Nothing forced or complicated. Just a chance to see how everybody was doing and to properly connect before we get started. We then opened up a conversation around Johann Hari's book, Lost Connections. We discussed the idea that poor mental health is not always simply caused by something being wrong inside an individual. Sometimes the stress makes sense when we look at what a person has experienced, what they are currently living through, and what may be missing from their life. Hari speaks about disconnection for other people, meaningful work, nature, values, status, hope, and a future that feels worthwhile. The conversation was relaxed, honest, and connected to real life. After that, it was time to get moving. We played some dodgeball to have a laugh, warm up, and bring a bit of fun and energy into the room.
I'd like to say that I've been feeling a lot more confident in myself and a lot more happy with life outside of the class after spending a good bit of time on SchemeBoy. With the lads, they're a great bunch of guys that are just so welcoming with everything. Incredible to be around them.
Then it was over to Big Andy for another tough multi-fitness session. The lads worked hard, encouraged each other, and kept going when it got uncomfortable.
So, last night was week 3 of SchemeBoy Wellbeing, and by far for me, it was probably one of the more productive ones. It wasn't overly Thai boxing heavy, it was more, we spoke our heart, we spoke about things that were bothering us as men, and basically what we were going to try and do to better our lives, and we visualised it, and obviously it was just part of the mental game as well. And then we had a fantastic Muay Thai session where I think the boys are coming on leaps and bounds, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I can't really say that word that good, but you know what I was going for. Honestly, I'm so proud of all the guys, how hard they're training, how hard they're trying, and they're getting 110% every session.
Once the physical training was finished, we slowed things down with another breathwork session. This week, we focused on the Wim Hof breathing method. The practice involved repeated deep breaths followed by a period of holding the breath, allowing the group to explore how controlled breathing can affect your energy, focus, and the way the body feels. The session was approached carefully, with everybody reminded to remain seated or lying down, listening to their body, and stop if anything felt wrong.
So my name's Craig Maguire and I've been involved with the SchemeBoy pilot project. Currently we're 3 weeks in. I just want to say a wee bit about how I feel about it. Just like most people, I've had my ups and downs with mental health. At the moment in time I've got one particular issue that I'm dealing with that's causing me a lot of stress. If I think about times where I've been genuinely happy, fitness has always played a big part in that. The training is incredible, but it's the camaraderie, and then again with the training, the confidence it builds. The pads lets out a lot of aggression. When you meet people through those environments, you tend to grow together really quick because you're letting your guard down and letting each other in and developing respect for each other. That's what SchemeBoy's giving everybody. Training, the physical, the endorphins, the camaraderie and the network. It's only 3 weeks in, but it's having a knock-on effect about how I carry myself throughout the week, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
We finished the evening with a conversation about life. No lectures, no judgment, no pressure to have the perfect answer. Just men talking honestly, listening to one another and creating the kind of connection we had been discussing earlier in the night. That is what SchemeBoy is all about. Learning useful ideas, training the body, understanding the nervous system, having fun and building positive connections between men. Another strong night. Respect to every man who walked through the door, gave it a go and helped build the SchemeBoy community. We go again next week.
Get a language service, we're here to help.
Much love, Trips.